I'm about to fly out right now. I'm heading to Austin for the Indian Chief motorcycle launch. I'm super excited. My flight actually got moved up to today. It was supposed to be tomorrow morning because we're gonna get 16 inches of snow tonight in Utah. So trying to get out of here before the storm hits. Wish me luck. Okay, I made it to Austin, you guys. I'm like just in a tank top and it's so warm here and I just literally can't even tell you how happy I am. Okay, this place is so cute. I'm obsessed. I cry. Just so happy to not be in Salt Lake. We made it. Also, they gave me this at check-in. It's very nice of them. We're headed to Revival Cycles, which is a super rad local shop in Austin. They actually put on the hand-built motorcycle show and the twist off, which I don't think they've done for a few years, but I've been and it's super sick.
How's it going? Hello.
The plan was to have dinner at Revival Cycles and we actually get to meet a lot of the Indian team. They're gonna do a little presentation
tonight and tomorrow just to have a hell of a lot of fun riding this thing and learning about it. My name is Taylor Young. I'm marketing manager for Indian Motorcycle. I'm just gonna kind of
So I'm a little bit introverted, so I'm always a little bit uncomfortable going into situations like this with a bunch of people that I don't know. I was super stoked to ride it because my daily rider is the Harley-Davidson Low Rider S, and this would be Indian's kind of comparable model to that. So it has big motor, it has a 116 cubic inch motor, and it's just one of their smaller models, smaller frame, lighter weight, and a little more compact. So this was a press ride for Indian Motorcycle. I've never really been on a press ride before, but it was cool because they had a bunch of YouTubers there, and I'm new to the whole YouTube world. So this is who we had. Blockhead, Chase on Two Wheels, Jesse Cove, Brandon Picasso, Marvel Kid, Her Two Wheels, Jarrett Campisi, and that was it. It was really cool. Before we actually went out and rode for the day, I got to sit on the bike and talk with Brandon Kramer, who's the VP of product at Indian Motorcycle, and just see how the bike fit me and talk about some of the features with him.
My bars are 11 inches.
how's your reach?
I'm not feeling my I mean, reach is good.
You feel like you're like leaning forward too far?
I would definitely need like, no, I think, yeah, I need to see that like closer.
Okay.
But I mean,
How's
that's
your,
what my guy
when you
needs
have
to
your
do.
feet up?
Got it?
Yep.
Use the right a little bit. My back, my thighs, but my bars have like.
Let's be real. I'm from Utah. It has been freezing as hell, and I am so excited to go ride motorcycles all day. The weather is perfect. I think it's gonna be a high of like 85 today, and I'm freaking ready to go. Let's do this. So I don't know if y'all know what is involved with the press ride, but pretty much we get to ride motorcycles all day. There's maybe 4 or 5 planned stops, and we'll get photos and do like a couple rounds of photos and then continue on to the next spot. So we had 4 or 5 stops planned, lunch planned at a barbecue spot, and I think we were doing about 120 miles total. Is it?
Fun. No difficult. Make sure you're in the right spot for it.
Sure you killed it. Hello. We stopped at the Lucky Rabbit for lunch. It's a barbecue spot near Austin, Texas. We're just gonna eat some food, refuel, and hit the road.
Someone out here monitoring, so I won't leave it unattended.
You don't want it to cook up.
No.
You're not lying to us.
Okay, yeah, if you don't want it. Go on to the ride.
Let's go eat some food.
I start calling you High Biz Jess.
Yeah, that's
like it.
appropriate. Can't miss me.
Nope.
It is actually perfect when she's in the back.
I mean, you grab a tea. I started just lining some up.
Eat food. I think Sean's had enough. So after lunch, I actually learned about sport mode, which I was very excited about. You turn the bike in sport mode and it is just way hotter off the line. It's way more responsive on the throttle and it's fun as hell. Riding my motorcycle, I feel like, gives me confidence. It's something that I can just lose myself in. I'm the type of person that tends to overthink almost everything, and so being able to hop on my bike and get out of my head and into my body and just ride, there's like actually nothing better. The Texas roads are definitely not Utah roads, but I will take what I can get at this point. I think I'd be happy riding on a dirt road just back and forth, as long as I got to ride a motorcycle. It's beautiful. They're super hilly and windy, a lot of turns. Like in general, you know, you can't look around and see mountains like you can in Utah, so it's hard to know which direction you're going. But they're just rolling hills, and we hit, I think, all the twisties we could. You're just like, doo-doo-doo. We're like, okay, just got it. Just testing out the suspension?
Yeah.
Yeah, question Morgan.
So I actually have a more cautious personality, which I know you probably wouldn't expect because I ride motorcycles, but it's true. So I spent the first half of the day really just warming up, getting to know the bike, When I'm riding a bike that I haven't ridden before, I like to just feel it out and make sure I'm comfortable on it before I really start letting loose. But once the second half of the day was there and I was comfortable on the bike, and I found out about sport mode, then I was having fun.
Sport mode's cool.
Overall, the Indian Sport Chief is a really sick bike. I was a big fan of it. You can either get it with 6-inch risers or 10-inch risers, different seats, all sorts of different custom parts that they've made that you can easily switch out, which I think is really cool. You can make it fit the rider. It's really fast. Like I said, I have the Low Rider S with the 110, and this is the 116, so this bike rips. I love that it's a bigger motor and a smaller frame, lighter weight bike. I think that just adds to the options of what you can get from Indian Motorcycle, and I was just really impressed with the design overall. All right, that's a wrap. Thanks for coming along with me. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.